Warning, this podcast will contain spoilers. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the As Seen on TV podcast for American Horror Story Hotel, which is Season 5, Episode 9, She Wants Revenge. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me is Miss Rachel.
Hello.
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 Ah. Another good episode of Horror Story.
It's starting to pick up now.
A little slow at some points, yeah, but it's definitely picked up.
Yeah, so interesting. We finally saw Valentino again.
Mm-hmm.
And Natasha and, Ramona. And the maid tried to warn.
But nope. Nope. Will Drake did not want to hear no shit.
No, she has this pull with the men that is, they just have to be with her. Come on, look at Donovan.
Even gay men.
Gay men, yes.
Okay, so, it starts off, the Countess and Will are planning their wedding. She wants this little, tiny, small wedding. He wants a whole big shindig. Like, rip all this out and put a dance floor in the lobby. Fuck the lobby. It's gonna be a dance studio.
Yeah. That, as a vampire, she has no reflection.
There is that.
And it's so eloquently pointed out by Liz Taylor.
It's like, you're not too big on reflections.
Yeah, basically. That's basically what she said. Oh, Liz just gave her the 1-2 tonight.
Liz is pissed.
Of course she is.
She slit, the love of Liz's life's throat in front of him. Her.
Mm-hmm. Her.
And that just, didn't go over too well.
And, tried to tell, he never loved you. She's like, no, you're never going to take that away from me. Because he did.
Mm-hmm. This is a pretty decent monologue going on in the beginning of the Countess saying that, she's done a lot for a lot of people, given a lot of people great gifts and stuff like that, and she's still pissed off at March for what March did to Valentino.
Mm-hmm.
But she tracks down Valentino with the help of her private eye, and she's like, knocks on the door like, can I come in? Only if you kiss me first.
Yeah.
Like, wow, Valentino still loves her.
Of course he does.
And so does Natasha.
And Natasha's gonna get...
Yeah.
Yeah, Natasha's gonna go way above Ramona.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have a feeling she's gonna end up behind that wall herself.
Natasha?
No.
Oh.
The Countess.
The Countess. It is very possible. She had a big, she had the wall repaired and a security door put in. And cameras installed. What fun.
She's a freak.
She is kind of freaky. So there's that. What the hell was the porn star's name who tried to check in?
I can't remember.
Titan Cock or something like that?
Still Cock or something. Stud Cock.
I have no... Power Cock? I don't fucking know what his name was. But, a bunch of porn stars decide to check in, and they're going to shoot a porno in one of the Cortez's rooms.
Iris is not having it anymore.
We get a monologue from Iris saying how she used to go, not care. She would just look the other way. Money was money. But now that she's turned, she just can't stand it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Goes, pounds on the door, interrupts, and is like, hi! What is... Oh, yeah. Douchebag! Like, all happy to see him, and slices his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know if she would kill the girl much. She looked pretty... Like, she didn't want to be there kind of thing. I thought maybe... But, nope. She was dead, too.
She was dead, too. And the guy locked himself in the room until Donovan got there to kill him. But,
okay. That was hilarious.
Donovan is very impressed with the change in Iris's attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, 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 what have we here?
I know. And he doesn't expect her to be that strong, but as the show progressed, she lays into him. I mean, not really lay into him. I mean, she slapped him and she told him what's what, and she would never have done that before.
No, she wouldn't. This was like the first time she's openly disapproved of her son.
Mm-hmm.
She was transitioning to a vampire, and then that little heart-to-heart she had with Liz a couple episodes ago when she fed the asshole cat food.
Mm-hmm.
It gave her a much-needed boost in confidence.
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's back to her sassy self, just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But whether or not the Countess knows, I don't think the Countess knows still.
How?
I don't know how, because she's still sassy as hell.
True.
So
The Countess and Donovan are back together. Not sure if we mentioned that. They're back sleeping together. Even though the Countess is imminently marrying Will. All for money. Tisk tisk.
awesome.
But we do get some Ramona backstory. A little
Yes.
more Ramona backstory. How after she turned and left the Countess, or after the Countess killed off her boyfriend and his posse, she went back to live with her parents. And her father was slipping into dementia, slowly but surely.
I would think it was more, it could be dementia, but it seemed more Alzheimer's.
Yeah, more Alzheimer's, you're right. Like, just slowly losing his brain. And she gave him, blood so the virus can save him. Like,
Well, after he got broken in and beaten up.
after he was broken in and beaten up, there is that. But, however, the virus, as she said, it did not restore his brain.
Because his brain's not a broken bone.
Mm-mm.
A diseased brain is not a broken bone. It just holds you where you are. It just puts you in stasis, basically.
And that was not fun for, to live with that.
It wasn't fun for those burglars that tried to break in again.
No, it wasn't. Not at all. But she eventually kills, her own father because she can't see him living like that forever.
It was over 20 years.
Yeah. That's a lot.
And all she did was go out, kill for him, and come home to him. And that was it. She lost her part of 20 years of her life, too. That's basically the point, too. She lost 20 years of her life to this. And, yeah.
I mean, Donovan convinces her to go back to the Cortez, and you think, okay, like the way it was played out, like Ramona's finally going to get her revenge, right? But the way they did this whole scene, it was quite obvious that that wasn't going to happen.
Donovan is too wrapped around Countess's finger. I mean, he may be pissed off at her, but she has this hold on him.
Mm-hmm.
So
that didn't work very well. She got tasered, and that answers a question I never thought to ask. Does a taser work on a vampire?
It does. So does apparently, because what he said, he gave her Xanax or whatever.
I mean, these vampires seem a lot less supernaturally resilient than vampires from other mythos and things like that. So a taser would work.
Yeah.
Finally, though, it's been weeks with no mention of the vampire kids.
I know.
The classroom full of vampire kids.
Well, when they heard it on the news, I was like, oh, yes. And they're like, there's a bunch of children they're looking for. They might have been witnesses. No, they were the ones that did it.
Alex finds them.
Oh, God, yeah. Of course she does.
Only like 2 of the kids actually seem to want to be there. It's like 2 or 3 of them.
They look like 3. It was 2 girls and a boy.
And like the rest of them did, they don't want to kill anymore. They're remorseful. They just really, like, half of them are refusing to drink blood. You could see like the measles spots are coming back on them.
And then who was the older kid that was going to hurt Alex? It's like, was that one of their brothers? I mean, he wasn't one of the... Because he's older, obviously.
It's possible. She tries to convince them all to go to the hotel, but they don't want none of it.
Of course not, because he's a little jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Same with his friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like... She's trying to keep you guys safe, and here you guys being assholes.
Exactly. What the hell?
Yeah, we don't want adults to tell us what to do. Okay, fine. You guys go get killed by yourself.
Yeah, you guys go draw a lot of attention to yourselves and get killed. See how that goes.
Or we can give you a room full of games with sugar. What one would you rather have as a kid?
Games with sugar.
Games with sugar.
Depends on how old I was.
At their age, games with sugar.
Games with sugar. Yeah. So that doesn't work.
Well, the girl wanted to go back, but they told her.
So the Countess and Will Drake get married, which Miss Evers said don't do it to Will. She came up to Will and was basically like, nope, don't do it. Totally
You're
don't do it.
You're going to end up dead.
You're going to end up dead.
Your son's going to end up dead.
It's like, I am going to... It's okay. I'm going to be the... it's like...
I'll take enjoyment.
I will take enjoyment out of cleaning the blood and shit out of your fancy clothes. I will gut you with an honest-as-God smile on my face.
I know, right?
It's kind of creepy.
If someone tells you that, you might want to think about it at least.
You're back the fuck up is what you do. So, Vampire Kid... Okay, they're married. Will finally meets March.
That was interesting. Well,
very interesting.
Well, because March is pissed off at her for getting pissed off at him because he trapped Valentino and Natasha in that room.
Yep.
And he can't understand. She's like, I don't ever want to see your face again. He's like, we had an arrangement. And so she called off that arrangement. She's breaking all the rules, and she's not taking any prisoners right now because she's pissed off.
But everybody's pissed off at her. Ramona's outright trying to kill her. Donovan, we thought, was plotting to kill her. Liz doesn't want anything to do with her. Liz tries to sabotage the wedding. Entirely.
That was hilarious. And Iris doesn't want anything to do with the Countess.
And now March is pissed at her, so March is trying to sabotage shit.
So, yeah, he sabotaged it big time. He sped up her plans just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
He showed... I can't believe it. He showed him her son, and he was just like, what the hell? I mean, come on, that's the first reason.
Oh, what the hell is that?
What's that? Exactly. I went and talked to you about your son that way. Yeah, but my son has a face.
It's like... And look at this. I was willing to love your son. It's like, I was going to kill you on the honeymoon. Not waiting that long.
I know, but it's like, when you see that, that's like the first reaction. The thing is pretty... And it's like cleft palate-y.
And of this prenup that he mentioned that he's protected with, how good is it?
I don't know.
Does it cover suspicious death?
I don't know. Does she even know it exists?
2 parties have to sign the prenup, as far as as far as I'm aware.
I don't know. He might also have it in his money in trust or something.
There's that too, for the kid.
For the kid or something else.
But
you don't know.
Ramona winds up caged in that bricked-in hallway that Valentino and Natasha were kept in. Ramona's caged back there, and they leave the unconscious body of Will in there, who wakes up, sees her, is I'm one of her victims too. Let me out. He lets her out. They're trying to find it's like there's no way out. They can't hear us. We're gonna starve in here. And she's like, oh, I won't. Yeah, sassy response. And then rest in peace, Will Drake, who's probably gonna come back as a ghost.
Oh yeah. That's why March never anything, like his 10 Commandment kills and anything like, someone that was close to him. That's why he never killed them inside the hotel.
Very true.
He didn't want them to come back to him. There was a reason.
There is a reason.
So we're probably going to get a little bit more of the kids next week, and
hopefully.
Who knows what's going to happen with Alex.
The tidbit that was not mentioned is as Ramona's eating Will Drake, the Countess is watching gleefully on the security cameras she had installed.
Eating popcorn.
eating popcorn.
Yep.
So that's really that for this episode.
It can go any way right now because there's so many people mad at everyone else, and the Countess is on a rampage to change everything.
Like, these seasons go so twisty in ways you didn't expect. Like, I was not expecting the end of last season for Dandy to start shooting all the fucking freaks.
No.
I'm not expecting that crap.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, I'm not making any predictions because I'll be dead wrong.
Yeah.
I've been dead wrong in the past, especially with this show. My track record on this show is terrible.
It could go like a couple ways. I mean, the Countess could kill everyone that and just basically start anew with her and Valentino. Or she could end up behind that door, and Iris takes over and locks it up and just says, bye-bye, bitch. Or, I don't know. Or, I mean, here's one that could be totally out of left field. Alex takes over the Countess part.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say for what could happen. All of those sound plausible.
I know, that's what it's like right now. All of that is plausible. And more. There are more other ones, but those ones are like probably the front runners. I haven't read anywhere.
Like, is the virus going to get out into the public eye? I don't know. But anyway, next week, this episode was called She Wants Revenge. Next week is She Gets Revenge. So, it's short synopsis. Alex enlists John's help in containing an outbreak, or the outbreak. Donovan learns the Countess's true intentions. That doesn't sound good. And Liz and Iris plan to leave the hotel for good, which they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
They are both technically still alive.
But will the Countess let them? At least Liz, because she feels Liz is ungrateful to her for what she did for her. But
right,
she was being grateful for you for how many years, and then you go and kill her boy toy. Yeah.
Well, the Countess does not share.
No, but still.
There's really not much else to mention.
Not really. I mean, there are. I mean, you could sit here and speculate on this one because this opens up for so many different options. But you're gonna have to wait till next week.
Yeah, really gonna have to wait. So is there anything else for this episode at all? Not really, right?
No. I also kind of like the fact that even though they're vampires, usually as vampire, the traditional vampires, they don't have any regrets. They don't have any remorse about things. These kids and everyone have remorse. They feel like I miss my mom. They made me kill my mom, and I miss my mother and stuff like that. And it's kind of like it almost humanizes them a little bit. You feel sorry for them.
They almost humanizes them, though. They're still people. They're just infected with a virus that changes like their body chemistry, really. And I mean, imagine if the whole world was all of a sudden told you're immortal and you need to survive, you need to drink blood to, survive and sustain yourself. People who are who put up a good, in public are socially acceptable, but in, the back of their minds are fucking psychopaths. They're going to come out of the woodwork.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But anyway, that's our episode.
Yes.
Rachel, where find you can they?
Okay, Yoda. They can find me on Twitter at Savannah17 and Twitch at Savannah.
I can never talk jumbled on purpose. I always wish I could. Never works. You can find me on Twitter at Thiladrin. Also find us all on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Google+, Gmail, and YouTube at ASOTV Podcast. You can follow us at those places for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Lots are going on midwinter break. This is not. So we will be back
next week
for Horror Story. Our schedule's up on our YouTube. But a lot of things are going on break, and the midwinter shows are starting. More chaos. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Chaos.
All the chaos, all the time. Same chaos channel, same chaos time.
Yep.